She said it with the calm precision of someone who had practiced it in front of the mirror 100 times. I need to find myself before the wedding. I'm moving back with my ex to clear my head. I nodded. Quiet. No argument, no tears, no bargaining. She expected outrage, pleading, maybe a scene. Instead, I gave her what she couldn't twist into power. Agreement. Take all the time you need, I said. Her smile faltered. She had wanted drama, attention, proof that she was still desired while slipping back into another man's life. But I refused to hand her that satisfaction. 4 years together, 1 year engaged, and she wore the ring like a trophy, showing it off at brunches, posting filtered photos with captions like "Forever starts now." I had believed her once. I had believed in us. I ignored the small signs, the late replies, the sudden need for space, the way the phone always flipped screen down on the table, until she slipped, a name and a text, the same name from her past. The ex who was supposed to be a closed chapter. Now she wanted to reopen him, with me funding the bookmark. I didn't rage. I didn't confront her with screenshots. I played my role, the calm, collected fiancé. Inside, I was already dismantling the illusion she'd built around us. First, the ring. I drove it to the jeweler who had sold it to me. I didn't haggle. Didn't flinch when they offered less than half. Cash is cleaner than diamonds anyway. Second, the honeymoon. Greece, non-refundable. She'd admitted she was wrong, so I called, converted the funds, and booked myself a one-way ticket to Paris alone. She thought I'd wait. She thought I'd orbit her while she rediscovered herself in someone else's apartment. Instead, I vanished. Paris became my weapon of silence. Each morning, I wandered the streets, ate croissants alone, never lonely. Each night, I posted snapshots, the Eiffel Tower glowing, a glass of Bordeaux in hand. Caption: freedom tastes better than promises. It didn't take long. Calls began. At first casual. Hey, just checking in. Then sharper. Why are you in Paris? With who? Finally desperate. Please pick up. We need to talk. Her voice cracked by the third voicemail. I played it once, then deleted it. She had no idea I'd already left long before my plane even lifted. The revenge wasn't in the trip. It was in the silence. She wanted me waiting, half a man, tethered to her indecision. Instead, she saw me thriving without her, living the life she thought she was abandoning me from. Each photo blade, each laugh without her wound. Her friends began asking questions. Why isn't she in Paris with you? Why isn't she posting the ring anymore? Her story crumbled faster than she could mend it. The climax wasn't words, it was absence. She flew to Paris, texting me, I'm here. Where are you staying? We need to talk. I left her on read. I sat in a cafe, traffic humming around me, while she wandered the city, searching for a man who no longer belonged to her. She tried to track me, check my stories, trace my steps, but I was always one step ahead, posting after I'd already moved on. She chased shadows. Eventually, the text stopped. The voicemails turned bitter. You'll regret this. You'll regret losing me. But the tremor in her voice betrayed her fear, not anger. She finally understood she wasn't the one leaving. I was. Closure didn't arrive through a dramatic confrontation. No shouting across a Paris street, no tearful apology. Closure came when I boarded a train to Marseilles, her final message still unopened. Silence became my signature at the end of the story. Looking back, the betrayal itself wasn't the worst part. It was the arrogance, the belief she could hurt me and I would still wait in her shadow. That was her miscalculation. I didn't take revenge with cruelty or rage. I took it with freedom and indifference. I sold the ring she thought bound me, canceled the future she assumed was ours, and lived sharper, lighter, better. Now, when I think of her, she exists only as a ghost, a cautionary figure wandering Paris, searching for a man who had already walked away. I don't regret it. I regret nothing. Because sometimes the sharpest revenge isn't destruction. It's survival. It's proof. It's the look on their face when they realize they lost you long before you ever say goodbye.